Everyone eventually comes to the place where they meet their own mortality and they realize they can't do life alone. That time came for me at 2 a.m. on May 22nd. I couldn't sleep because the pain was too great. My mind was racing and it wouldn't stop, no matter how much I prayed. Belinda, my wife, was crashed on the couch in the living room, and we were both dealing with a grievous tragedy. Our precious baby daughter, Megan, 21 months old, had just died in her sleep. You know, since this is short, I probably should do it over again.
Fine, sure.
Sorry about that. Belinda, what year was that? I think I should put the year in there too. 1989.
You want to start from the beginning? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, still rolling. Ready? Okay.
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
Everyone eventually comes to the place where they meet their own mortality and they realize they can't do life alone. That time came for me at 2 a.m. on May 22nd, 1989. I couldn't sleep because the pain was too great. My mind was racing and it wouldn't stop no matter how much I prayed. Belinda, my wife, was crashed on the couch in the living room, and we were both dealing with a grievous tragedy. Our precious baby daughter, Megan, 21 months old, had died in her sleep the previous morning. And we had been left to do the unthinkable, to put the pieces of our lives back together without our youngest child. In my grief, I cried out to God. It was incredulous to me that He had allowed Megan to die. How could He? My heart hurt beyond whatever capacity for pain I thought I had. I didn't know that I really expected to hear anything back from Him. But in the darkness of that moment, in my spirit, I heard something I believe came from God. The words were something like this: I know how you feel. My son died too. Wow. That got my attention. I sat up in bed. Was this God speaking to me? I mean, once I recovered from the surprise, it brought me comfort to know that God was there with me in that pain. After a brief pause, the thought continued, and I willingly sent my son to die so you could live. Well, this was unthinkable, that God would willingly choose His only son to die. I mean, I just experienced what the grief of that would be like. And yet, that is exactly the choice God the Father made. He sent His Son Jesus to pay for the sin of the world, for my sin and for yours. This is incredible. The love of God was never more real to me than it was at that moment. I felt His presence and His comfort. It was really a salve to my soul. He wasn't distant, He was close. I mean, I know our healing will take a lifetime, but it began with the realization that God pursued a relationship with me when I was at my worst. And He is there with you at this very moment, inviting relationship with you. So open your heart to Him.